What's good? What's good? What's good? You know what I'm saying? Spiritual TSB. We back. We back for another video, and you know, today I wanted to really come on here and talk about meditations, bro. And you know, the kind of not so much the certain types of meditations, but what meditation is used for. I think a lot of people, or no, I know a lot of people because of who I've talked to about this. A lot of people have meditation confused. That people don't have the right outlook on meditation at all. I ask people a lot, like, okay, not a lot, but the people who I've talked to about it or who have brought it up to me, like even family members and stuff like that, it's like people will attempt meditation, but it's so easy to quit. And I was one of them before. You know what I'm saying? When I'm 19 now. I was into the meditation shit at like 14, 15. Tried it like literally for maybe like a week. Never did it again. I was doing guided meditation, stuff like that, just like to start the day off and shit like that. Stopped within like a week. But that was because my outlook on meditation wasn't right. I had no background information on meditation. I had no research. I did no research on it. I didn't actually let myself fall into it. And the reason that I gave up, and the reason that a lot of people give me that, you know, that they give up, is because, well, I just can't stop the chatter in my head, or I have so many thoughts rolling through my head that I can't control it and clear my mind. Or yeah, it's mainly just that, like there's just too much going on in my mind. First of all, that's because you've never done this shit before. You've never sat here, fuck meditation. You've never just sat here as an idea, you've never just sat here with your thoughts and just sat there and watched how much you really think in a moment. We don't realize it, but we're always thinking that much. But when you become conscious of it and now you're in a meditation, it's kind of like scary. It's kind of like, oh shit. And then especially if you know the idea of meditation is, or the idea of meditation before you do your research on it is to clear your mind, you know, then you're just like, fuck, I can't do this. This is too hard for me. You know, no wonder there's only a certain amount of people who do it. Like, you know what I mean? And that's just, you know, one that comes with willpower or discipline. You were willing to give up easy as fuck. So that's a discipline problem. Your mind already isn't strong. And you're just not knowledgeable. You just plain and simply, you're just not knowledgeable of the information on meditation. The point, the goal of meditation is not to clear your mind. Don't get me wrong. At some point you will be able to get there. The point of meditation is not that, though. The point of meditation is to sit there with your subconscious, sit there with your thoughts, your chatter, all that shit that goes through your mind, and acknowledge it. Be able to sit there and acknowledge your subconscious mind. It's not just for no reason that all those thousands of thoughts are coming through your mind. It's because now you're sitting with yourself with those thoughts. Be the observer of those thoughts. You're not going to just be able to just clear your mind immediately. It's not going to work like that. That's not how meditation is meant to work. You're not going to be able to do that. Instead, when you're meditating and you're having all those thoughts, acknowledge them. You need to find a way to be able to detach yourself from your thoughts. The way I do that is I just think of myself as my higher self in this, and when I'm meditating. Whenever I'm meditating, I'm in my higher self mode. I'm a complete observer. I'm not judging. I'm not, going on a whole, you know what I mean? I'm just letting it be what it is. I'm letting my thoughts be what they are. I don't give a fuck if it's the worst thought ever. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you damn near, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I don't give a fuck, you damn near a serial killer, and all that can go through your mind is you killing people. It could be the worst thoughts ever. It could be thoughts from trauma, thoughts from whatever. It could be the worst thoughts ever. It could be childish thoughts. It could be funny thought, like whatever it is. Don't judge, just watch. Just sit there with yourself as all those thoughts and whatever ideas, whatever it is, as they come to your mind, observe. You sit there, and that's why you should do this shit. 9 times out of 10, you should be doing meditation. Not 9 times out of 10, but for this reason, for this type of meditation, 9 times out of 10, you should be closing your eyes while doing this, because then you can really just see from your third eye, from a whole different perspective. Think of when you close your eyes and you're watching those thoughts as that being your third eye. You're just letting your third eye, your pineal, just watch all those thoughts. You're sitting there, you're watching all those thoughts. Certain shit's coming to your mind, but you want to know what? It's cool. I'm an observer. I'm not attached to my thoughts right now. I'm just an observer of them, right? So you're able to do that, right? At some point during the meditation, you will be able to then limit the thoughts. I'm not saying that the thoughts will ever fully go away. At some point, if you meditate enough, they will. But if you're just starting and you say you're 2 weeks, a month in, now you'll now be able to limit those thoughts. Okay, this is what I'm thinking of. And now, instead of just observing them, well, no, you still observe them, but now instead of only observing them, you now break down that thought. So say, as a hooper, I hoop. So say I'm thinking about a bad practice that I had. Okay, I can now, I'm thinking of that during my meditation, during my meditative state, right? I can now break that down when I'm meditating, and instead of letting go of that thought and trying to clear my mind and force that thought away, okay, I now work with that thought. Why am I thinking about this? What type of emotion is built with this? Why did I have a bad practice? Start asking yourself questions like that. Why did I have a bad practice? Okay, well, why did this happen for me to have a bad practice? Okay, well, now what can I do next? You know what I'm saying? Like, you start breaking down those thoughts in your head. You see what I'm saying? And that and it's just gaining familiarity, whatever that word is. It's training you to become more familiar with your subconscious mind, with the thoughts that are going through. Like, think about all the thoughts that genuinely go through our minds every day that we don't even know. Like, we don't even know that the shit. I'm not there anymore. I know every thought that goes through my mind. I'm not every thought, but most of the thoughts, you know what I'm saying, that go through my mind in a day. Another way to, dreams, write down your dreams, but that's not meditation really. But that's another way to tap into your subconscious mind. But meditation, I'm telling you, all those thoughts, all that is, bro, is just your subconscious mind. It's just the shit that you don't realize is actually on your mind. And it's hard, bro. It's hard because you're so attached to your ego still that all of the stuff that feeds your ego is what's going to be in your mind. And so it's gonna be the worst shit. It's gonna be shit that, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to focus. There's gonna be a lot of distractions because of the thoughts that you have. But do not give up. All that is, bro, I'm telling you, that's just your ego. Once you connect to your higher self and you can take that deep breath and just watch your ego and all the shit that your ego thinks about. You can then be able to break all of that shit down and place it in categories. Okay, this is why I think about this. This is what I need to work on here. You know what I'm saying? This is what I need to stop doing. You see what I'm saying? So, like, it's just people need to break their outlook, their perspective on meditation just being clear in your mind. Don't get me wrong, you're going to be able to get there at some point. After probably 2 weeks to a month of you consistently every day sitting with yourself, even if it's one time a day, do it for 10 minutes. Do it for 10 minutes a day. That first 2 weeks going to be a little bit rough. But once you get into it and you start learning it and shit like that, then you'll be able to clear your mind fully to where you're just in a zen place. Then when you're in that place, you can then ask yourself questions. You can get the answers to anything you want. You just have to be patient with it. You have to be patient with it. And you can't don't be closed-minded on meditation. It's not just about clearing your mind. There are and I'm going to make another video on the different types of meditations that are used for different objectives. There are so many types of meditations. Meditation, I promise to you, it's not just about clearing your mind. It's not. It's deeper than that. It's much deeper than that. People just want to go surface level. It's deeper than that. I promise. And you can get to that deeper shit once you get over that first, you know what I'm saying, that first hump, you know. But yeah, man, you know, that's really all I had, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying, meditation is key to your subconscious mind. Stop limiting yourself, bro. It's not just about clearing it. It's not just about clearing your mind. So yeah, man, tap in, learn, and be an observer. Be the observer of your thoughts. Yeah, man, I'm gone.